to write a test.
Can I? Okay. A pen to erase the ink when you write the test. I would not. I would not really advise it. Okay.
Ma'am, yes or no?
No, not really. If you make a mistake, then just cut it with pencil. Make one line with pencil. Okay, and then write. Write the correct thing. All right. Now using an erasable pen. Okay. Okay. So what were we doing? We started coordination. And
We
then
finished the endocrine system.
we finished the endocrine system. We did nervous system, we did endocrine system, and then we finished with the lesson. Today, we will start with a new chapter, chapter 5, okay? That is biological processes to reproduction in animals, okay? Shriyan and Anna, can you turn on your videos, please? Yes. Okay. Now, biological processes to reproduction in animals. Okay. What does it mean when the word reproduction comes? It means that to give birth to new species. Okay. To give birth to a new organism. All right. That takes forward your generation. You can say in humans, or you can say that it increases the number of species. Okay, that is reproduction. Now, we are going to talk about, in the chapter, we are going to talk about reproduction in animals. Okay, how does reproduction in animals takes place? Okay, it's modes. All right. Now, all organisms give birth to young ones. Okay, like birds, frog, fish, and insects. Okay, and how does it happen? We will study about it. Now, when it comes to reproduction, there are two modes of reproduction. Okay, two modes of reproduction known as sexual reproduction and asexual reproduction. Okay, now, what is the major difference in these two modes of reproduction? In sexual reproduction, the fusion of the male and female gametes takes place, whereas in asexual reproduction, that does not happen. Okay, let's give this a read. Males and females are different in many animals. There's a large difference in their reproductive organs. Okay, now in these reproductive organs, male and female seeds are produced. Okay, these are known as gametes. Okay, now when the fusion between these male and female gametes takes place, then a zygote is formed. Okay, and this zygote, it develops to form a new organism. Okay, it develops to form a new organism. This type of reproduction, where the fusion of male and female gametes takes place, is called sexual reproduction. Okay, this is a male, this is a female. Okay, this is male gametes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, you'll be taking a test of both of the chapters together or one by one?
Which two chapters? Chapter third
5
and
and
fourth. Okay.
4.
Third and fourth.
No, ma'am,
I'm
not 3rd
thinking
and 4th. 4th and 5th.
4 and 5. 4 and 5. Abraham, I'm thinking first I'll take separate tests, okay, of both.
Ma'am, last year you had done the same thing.
Yes, last year I did the same thing. First I did separate tests and then one combined test I gave you. So probably same thing gonna happen this time, okay? Separate tests first for both the chapters and then one combined test also.
Ma'am, after this chapter, all the chapters are easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So now what happens is I have mentioned it, okay? What happens is the males, okay, have male reproductive organs, okay, in which their gametes are produced, okay, in which their gametes are produced. In males, sperms are produced, okay, in their reproductive organs, while in females, eggs are produced, okay. Eggs are produced in females. Okay. Now, what happens is their fusion takes place. Okay, a sperm and an egg, when they fuse together, okay, then the thing that is called after the fusion is known as a zygote. Okay, and then this zygote develops into a baby inside the body of a woman. Okay, inside the female body. Okay, and then she gives birth to a baby, a new organism. Okay, now we will talk about
Ma'am,
reproduction. Yes.
how does this process happen?
How does this process happen? This process happens, Abraham, when basically like the sperm travels, okay, uh, the fusion takes place between the male reproductive organs and the female reproductive organs. When they are joined together, okay, when they are joined together, then through the male reproductive organ, the sperm travels to the female reproductive organ, okay, and then inside the female there is the egg, so there the fusion happens, okay, there they join together, there they both collide, and they both like come together, and then zygote is formed. Okay. Okay. Now, male reproductive organs, what do they consist of? They consist of a pair of testes, two vas deferens,
Ma'am,
and penis. Yes.
I have a question
Yes.
about the DNA.
Okay.
Ma'am, when a sperm meets an ovary, like does like all the sperms contain the same amount of DNA, same DNA, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And all the ovaries contain the same DNA, right?
Yes.
So, ma'am, if my Y chromosome, like if a man's Y chromosome was meet with an X chromosome, if a different Y chromosome was supposed to meet with an X chromosome, it will give the same DNA of baby, right?
Mm-hmm. It will give the same DNA to the baby. Okay. Um, we will talk about that, okay, that when when the birth of a son happens and when the birth of a daughter happens, okay, the X chromosomes, XX chromosomes and XY chromosomes, okay, we will talk about it. See, also there is like when the sperms are released into a female, there are millions of them. Okay, like lakhs of them are released, but there is only one of it which goes and fuses with the egg. Okay, out of all those, only one of it fuses, and what about the rest? The rest are destroyed. Okay, the rest of the sperms are just destroyed inside the female's body. But only one fusion is one sperm is there that fuses with the egg, and then zygote forms, and then it develops into a baby. Okay. Okay. Now, about the reproductive organs in a male, we have a pair of testes, okay, two vas deferens, and a penis. Okay, this is a pair of testes. Okay, these two tubes, okay, are known as vas deferens. Okay, and this organ is known as penis. Okay, which has like two functions. One is it helps in urination, and the second is also that through this the sperms travel. Okay, through this the sperms travel. Okay, this is 1 second. This is the testis actually. This. Okay, so what happens is the sperms are produced in these testes. Okay, the sperms are produced in these testes, and then they travel in the tube known as vas deferens. Okay, they travel in this tube and then comes here, okay, into the penis, and then they are released out. Okay, understood the process, how the sperm formation takes place, and then how they are released out. Okay, how they are released. So let's give this a read. Male gametes, which are also called sperms, are produced in testes. They are very small. They are micro. Okay. Each sperm consists of a head, a middle piece, and a tail. You can see here a diagram of a sperm is given. They have a head. Okay. They had a middle part, and they have a tail. Okay.
Ma'am, where do they store the DNA?
Lakhs of it is inside them only. Okay. This is the labeling is just the outer structure of it. Okay.
Ma'am, are they multicellular or unicellular?
Are they multicellular or unicellular? Let me look that up. I guess they are maybe uni. 1 second. No, they are unicellular. Okay. They are a single cell. Okay, they are made up of a single cell, which is designed for the task of fertilizing an egg. Okay. They are single cellular micro organisms, or you can say like microcells. Okay. Okay. Now, what happens once they are formed in the testis? Okay. These sperms enter the vas deferens from the testis. Okay. But the sperms, they cannot exit, the testis by themselves. They can only exit only by the relaxation and contraction of the muscles of the testis. So the muscles of the testis, when they relax and when they contract and relax, the sperms are pushed forward. Okay, that's how the movement takes place. Then the sperms cannot move forward by themselves in the seminal vesicles also. The journey is completed by the relaxation, contraction, the vas deferens. Now the vas deferens, the pipe also relaxes and contracts, okay, which pushes them forward. The journey is during the journey, the sperms become completely mature. Okay, from their formation to till they travel to the penis, they become mature. Mature sperms from the vas deferens enter the penis. Before entering the penis, secretions from two glands mixed with sperms. Secretions from two different glands mix with the sperms. Okay. Now, yesterday we talked about two different glands. Okay. Those were like testosterone. Okay. Which is responsible for the secretion in men. Okay. Now, uh, the mixing of these fluids in sperms, they form semen. Okay. Now, what is like exactly secreted? Okay. So the secretions, okay, they are somewhat liquid, okay, and then it gets mixed up with the sperm to form semen, okay, semen, okay. Then what happens after that? The body absorbs the semen, which is, if it is not discharged out of the body, then the body absorbs it, reabsorbs it. Okay, so every day, lakhs of sperms are formed and destroyed in the body of males. Okay, it's not a harmful process, it's a natural process. Like, you may think that sperms are like destroyed every day, you know what happens? No. The body reabsorbs them, okay, and then new ones are formed in the testis, okay. So until they are, if they are not ejaculated, like means coming out, okay, if they are not pushed out of it, then the body reabsorbs it, okay. So but if they are pushed out and this part is joined with the female reproductive organs, then they just directly go in the female body, okay, and the fertilization takes place. All right, any doubt in this part? Anna, Shriyan? Any confusion, you can just ask it, okay, put it on the chat. All right, any doubt? Am I audible to you guys even or not? Because I cannot see you and I cannot hear you. Am I audible?
You're audible.
Okay. All right. Then, so the three main components that we have about the male reproductive organs, okay, or the male reproductive system are the testis, okay, then the vas deferens, okay, and the penis, okay, the three main
Ma'am,
organs. Yes.
why is nobody putting their camera on?
I don't know if they are having some network issue. Anna and Shriyan.
Ma'am, it's been like this since the past few 3, 4 classes.
Anna and Shriyan, please turn on the videos. Okay. We really do. Yes, Anna.
Ma'am, my internet is very bad, so it's not letting me turn on my camera.
And Shriyan. Try to get the internet fixed. Okay. Try to get your internet fixed. Try to find a good connection, good
Yes, ma'am.
network.
My father is getting it repaired today. So tomorrow I will switch on my camera.
Okay. Okay. Because today is okay, but like tomorrow, I need your videos on, okay? Please check in your networks, all right? Because if I'm unable to see you, then we are unable to interact also, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay, understood the fusion, Anna. Understood the reproduction in man, male reproductive organs. Second portion is about the female reproductive organs. Okay. Now they are present in the lower abdominal part of the female. Okay. The lower part of our body is called the abdomen. Okay. Is called the abdomen. Now, the female reproductive organ consists of a pair of ovaries. Okay. A pair of ovaries, fallopian tubes or oviducts, and a uterus. Okay. These are known as fallopian tubes. And this is known as uterus. Okay. Now, the ovaries are about the size of almonds. They are situated a little below the waist. Female gametes are produced in the ovaries. Okay, male gametes are produced where? In the testes, whereas the female gametes, that is the eggs, are produced in the ovaries. Okay, the females have two pairs of ovaries. Okay, which produce the egg. Now, what happens is the egg that is produced here, okay, comes to the fallopian tube, comes through the fallopian tube, okay, and and it rests here, okay, it rests here, okay, in the uterus, okay. If during that period the fertilization takes place, okay, if during that period the fertilization takes place, then the zygote is formed here only in the uterus, okay. Zygote is formed here only in the uterus. Now, fertilization will take place how? The male gametes, okay, the male reproductive organ, when it joins together with this female reproductive organ, okay,
Ma'am,
then yes, Abraham.
ma'am, you told me that lastly you said that the females don't make ovaries; they just have a number of ovaries for their lifetime.
Ovaries, see, they are different thing about ovaries, okay, and eggs, okay. Like ovaries
No, ma'am, not
is an
ovaries,
ovum.
eggs.
Eggs. No, ovaries produce eggs, okay. Uh, Ovaries, they produce egg. All right, they make egg and then it comes through the fallopian tube in the uterus, okay. In this portion, that is the uterus. If the fusion takes place, okay, between the male and females, okay, then the sperm travels here inside the uterus, okay, and then merges with the egg, okay. The sperm travels in and merges with the egg, then the zygote is formed. But if there is no fusion, okay, then what happens? Then this egg, it breaks down, okay, it breaks down and comes out in the form of menstruation, okay, also called periods, okay, that girls have in their every month, okay, like the breaking down of the egg, that is basically, and it comes out like it's a cycle, a monthly cycle, okay, monthly it just comes out of their body, okay, in the form of like little pieces, in the form of blood, it just comes out of their body. And then after the process is over, it's like 4 day to a week it lasts, and after that is over, again the ovary makes another egg. The egg goes to the uterus. Okay, it waits for it to be fertilized, but if it is not fertilized, then again it breaks down. So that is a cycle that goes on in females. Understood? Okay. Now, ovaries are about the size of almonds. These are situated a little below the waist. Female gametes or ovum are produced in the ovaries. These female gametes are very small. There is a regular cycle of maturation of the female gametes. The cycle is of about 28 days. So for 28 days, the egg is there and it matures in the females. Okay, only one ovum matures and comes out of the ovary. Only one ovum matures, like one egg, it matures and comes out of the ovary. Okay, and this is also unicellular. Like sperms, the egg is also unicellular. One tube each arises from each side of above the womb, and these tubes are called oviducts or fallopian tubes. The second end of the oviduct is near the ovary, which looks like a claw. See, this looks like a claw, and it takes in the egg, and in that it travels to the uterus. Okay, it looks like a claw. Every month, one mature ovum is released by any one of the ovaries. The moment this ovum is released out of the ovary, the claw-like oviduct sucks it inside itself. In this manner, ovum released from the ovaries reaches the uterus. The lower part of the uterus is open. It is called the neck of the uterus. Okay, this portion is called the neck of the uterus. Okay, the lower part it is situated somewhat above the vagina. The menstrual blood flows out of it every month. Okay, the opening is known as vagina, from which the sperms enter. Okay, now if the egg is not fertilized, once it completes the cycle of 28 days, then it breaks down and comes out in the form of menstrual blood out of the vagina. Okay, so it's a monthly cycle. Okay, now understood how the female reproductive organs, what are the female reproductive organs, and how the egg formation takes place. Understood. Any doubt in this portion?
Yes, ma'am. What's Kandra Hakka?
Where is it written?
Kenandrak.
Kenandrak. It's the nucleus.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, because since it is unicellular, okay, it is the nucleus of the egg. Okay. Okay. Now we will talk about fertilization process. Okay. What is fertilization process? Fertilization process is how a child is conceived. Means how this fusion takes place and then how it develops into a child. That process, okay, is known as fertilization. During copulation, the male releases its semen at the mouth of the vagina. The semen consists of not one or two, but thousands of sperms. Okay, thousands of sperms. Like I said, when they are joined together, then from the male, thousands of sperms are released into the female. Okay, now the opening that is there in the female is called vagina. So it is released, and then the sperms each reach the uterus and oviducts by swimming with the help of the tails. Now, these sperms they swim. Okay, they swim, and their tail helps them to swim to push forward. Okay, So the rest of the portion about fertilization, we will continue tomorrow. Since it's time for math, we will begin math. Okay? Tomorrow. Yes,
Yes,
Abraham. What are you calculating?
Break.
Break. 2 minutes break for y'all. Okay? 2 minutes break for y'all. Quickly go and come back, and then we will go. We will start with
yes, ma'am.
maths. Hello, Nathaniel. Good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Okay, shall we begin? Can I have your videos on, please? Hope you all are there because I'm going to start.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Nathaniel, Abraham, Shriyan.
Ma'am, I still can't turn on my video.
Okay, so you're still facing network error?
Yes. I think my dad said those guys are going to come in another 1 or 2 days. I'm not sure.
Okay. You'll get a notification, Nathaniel. Just try and say yes to it because I'm enabling the permission to start your video. Okay. Just try and put yes on that. Okay. Yes, I got it. Okay. Anna and Shriyan, you guys too. Okay. From my side, I'm gonna turn it on. So
What do we have to
And
turn
yeah,
on?
when say again, Abraham.
No, you said from my side I want to turn it on too, but what do we have to turn on?
What do you have to turn on? Like the host permission that I am given to turn on the video, you just have to click yes on it. So with that, you can turn it on. Okay. Multiplication of integers. Okay. First, people see how we can multiply the integers. Okay, how to multiply the integers. Then we will talk about the properties of multiplication of integers. Okay. Now, about multiplication of integers, there are some rules, okay, or some general points that you can write them down. Yes, Abraham.
Multiplication spelling is
Say again.
multiplication spelling is
multiplication.
so ma'am. There's no L in the middle, right? Between I and T.
No, we have L, right? multi, multi, pli, cation.
But ma'am, you written multiplication.
No. Read again. I've written multipli. This is pli. Okay. Look carefully. Okay. Okay. Now, when we are multiplying a positive number with a positive number, positive integer with a positive integer, the answer will be in positive. Okay. Means no negative sign will be there. Then when you are multiplying negative integer with negative integer, that time also the answer that you will get will be positive, because minus minus is plus. Okay. So on those four rules only, multiplication also operates. Okay. Third is when you multiply. Yes, Abraham.
Ma'am, I made this chart yesterday.
Okay. I can see the chart, but I cannot see what's written inside it. So you can click a picture and post it on the group. Okay.
ma'am.
Yes.
So if you add a negative and negative, then you get a positive. So if you add a negative and a positive, you get a negative.
Yes. This is not addition, this is multiplication right now that we are doing. Okay. If you multiply positive and negative, you will get negative. Okay. Answer will be negative. Okay. And when you are multiplying negative number,
Ma'am, but you
negative
said
number.
the bigger number sign.
Yes, Abraham.
Ma'am, you said the number with the biggest sign.
Number with the biggest, that also works sometimes. But if you just go along with these four things, okay, then there won't be any confusion. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
we can go on with these four rules. Let's give them a try. two positive integers, suppose 2 into 4, then normally we have 4 to the 8, which is a positive integer. Second rule is negative and negative. Say I have a number, minus 4 multiplied by minus 6. Both are in minus. Okay. Minus 4 into minus 6. First, you do just forget the signs and just do 4 into 6. Okay, how much is it? 24. Okay. And then we have minus and minus, and minus is what? Plus. So 24 will be positive. Okay. Then when you have a positive and negative, for example, minus 10 into 2. Minus 10 into 2. So what to do? What to do now? Multiply 10 to the 20 and put negative sign. Okay. We put negative sign. Similarly, when we have a positive and negative number, okay, for example, 8 into minus 2,
Minus 16.
minus 16. Okay. Understood now. How do we multiply with integers?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, can we solve a sum for ourselves?
Can say again?
Can we solve a sum for ourselves?
Yes. First, write this all down, and then I will give you some questions to solve by yourself.
Then, ma'am.
Done? Okay. Nathaniel written?
No, ma'am.
No, Anna? Okay. Write it down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Everyone has written?
Not yet, ma'am. Just give me.
Okay. Okay, Nathaniel.
Done.
Done? Okay. Okay. Now, I am going to give you all some questions to try out. Okay. Let's take a look at some questions.
Done, ma'am.
Okay.
Done, ma'am.
Okay. Anna done?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, now we are going to discuss it. Now we are going to discuss it. Okay. Okay. First one, minus 6 into 2. Nathaniel,
Minus 12.
minus 12. Correct. Second one, minus 10 into 5. Abraham,
Minus 50.
minus 15.
No, 50. 50.
50. Correct. Anna, 0 into 3.
Ma'am, I wrote 0.
0. Shriyan, fourth one, minus 4 into minus 8. Shriyan, can you hear me? What will be the answer to the fourth one?
Ma'am, can I say?
1 second, 1 minute. Can you hear me, Shriyan? Okay. Nathaniel, fourth one.
Is it 32?
32. Abraham, 12 into 4, minus 14.
Minus 168.
Minus 168. Okay. 7 into 9. Anna left. Nathaniel.
63.
63. Okay. Oh,
This was
well
so
then.
easier.
Okay. Then shall I give you one problem question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's do a problem question. Okay. In a quiz, positive marks are given for correct answers and negative marks are given for incorrect answers. If Jack scores in 5 successive rounds, are 25 minus 5 minus 10, 15 and 10. What was his total at the end? What was his total at the end? Okay. Now the total is asked, so you have to add all these values. Add up 25 minus 5 minus 10, 15 and 10. Okay, understood the question? See, one quiz was there, okay, and Jack was participating. So Jack participated in 5 rounds. Now, when you get a correct answer, you will get a positive marks. When you get an incorrect answer, Jack got marks in minus marking. Okay, so for 5 rounds, 5 numbers are given. 2 are negative, 3 are positive. You have to add them up and find out his total. Okay. I'll write the equation for you. 25 plus minus 5 plus minus 10 plus 15 plus 10. Solve this.
Ma'am, was the total marks minus 15?
Minus 30.
No,
Check once
15,
again.
1 5. 1 5, ma'am. 1 5.
150. Check again, Abraham. Okay.
Ma'am, is it 35?
Is it what, Nathaniel?
35.
35. Yes, Nathaniel, that is correct.
Ma'am, is it 35?
35. Now, see, first, like I've always told you, first change the signs that are in the middle. Okay. So when we change the signs that are in the middle, I have 25 plus minus 5 plus minus 10 plus 15 and plus 10. Okay. Now, first we will add up all the positive integers which are in plus. Okay. What are in plus? 25, 15 and 10. Add all three. 25 plus 15, 35 and 40, 40 plus 10, 50. So 50, from 50, I will subtract now the remaining two that are in negative are minus 5 and minus 10. When you have two values in minus, what do you do? Plus. Okay, so minus 5 minus 10, add, because minus is plus. So 5 plus 10, 15. But we will put the sign of negative number because minus is plus, okay, but the answer we get in is in negative. Positive is there, but since the bigger number has a negative sign, so minus, we will add it, okay, make it 15 and put minus in the between, okay. Then from 50 subtract 15, we will get 35. Answer is 35. Okay, understood this question? Anna, understood? Shriyan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. One more question shall I give you? A problem? Another problem? Ritin, shall I clear the screen?
Yes,
No,
ma'am.
I'm still writing.
Still writing. Okay. Write it down.
Ma'am, if we got the answer, do we have to write all of the steps down?
Abraham, it is better if you write the steps down, okay? So when you refer to it in future, you will be easily able to understand how you got the answer. Okay?
Ma'am, but I saw it another way.
Another way. But you got the answer 35.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then that is okay, Abraham. Okay? Shriyan, hope is it clear? You can
Ma'am,
unmute yourself and tell me.
Done, ma'am.
ma'am, can you give the word problem this time, but don't explain it? Like, let us set the explain. Like, can we do the explain by ourselves?
Sure.
Like, we
I'm
form the
clearing.
question.
Okay, sure. I'm clearing the screen now. Okay. Anna written.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. This time Anna and Shriyan will answer. Okay. So do it carefully. Like solve it. Okay. Take your time, solve it. But I'm going to ask it from Anna and Shriyan. Okay. At Srinagar, temperature was -5 degrees Celsius on Monday. Then it dropped by 2 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. What was the temperature of Srinagar on Tuesday? What was the temperature on Tuesday? Temperature on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, it rose by 4 degrees Celsius. It rose 4 degrees Celsius. Right. What was the temperature on this day? So you have to find out the temperature of Tuesday. From Monday, it dropped. Okay. So calculate for Tuesday and then on Wednesday, it rose again. So calculate for Wednesday.
Is my answer correct?
Yes, Abraham. Am I audible?
Ma'am, I just changed the answer, ma'am. I found something was wrong. Can you just check it, ma'am?
Ma'am,
Yes. Now it's correct. Yes,
ma'am,
Anna?
ma'am, I need to
Yes.
leave. My sister has another class now.
Have you solved the question, Anna?
No, ma'am, I'm still doing it, but my sister just came up and told me it's 1 minute to 9 and she has to join.
Okay, Anna, then just solve it at home and click a picture and send it to me, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, you can leave now. See you tomorrow.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. No, Nathaniel. Okay. Shriyan, have you got the answer?
Ma'am, can I answer?
1 minute, Abraham. Yes, Shriyan. Have you got the answer? No. Yes, Abraham.
First one, Tuesday, -7 degrees Celsius. Second one, Wednesday, -3 degrees Celsius.
Yes. And how do we calculate it?
Ma'am, -5 minus plus -2. Minus sign utilized. So plus minus minus. So -5 -2 is -7. So Tuesday's temperature is -7. Then
That's right.
-7 plus 3. Plus minus is minus and 7 minus 3 is see, plus minus 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. So the answer will be -3 because bigger sign, bigger number.
Mm-hmm. Correct, Abraham. Now see, now first I had the temperature that was -5 degrees Celsius on Monday. Then Tuesday dropped. Drop means minus. Okay. Drop means minus.
Ma'am,
Okay. So we subtracted from -5 -2. So we had -7 degree Celsius. Yes,
can I leave,
Abraham?
ma'am? Ma'am, can I
Yes.
leave?
Yes, you can leave.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, bye. See you tomorrow. See, yes, so I was explaining temperature on Tuesday dropped by 2 degrees Celsius, so we did -2. Wednesday, now Tuesday was -7. Tuesday temperature was what? -7. From -7, it rose 4 degrees Celsius. So +4. Minus plus is minus. Okay, minus plus is minus. So -3 degrees Celsius. Okay, understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So some questions I will post in the group for homework. Okay. The rest part we will continue tomorrow. Bye all. See you tomorrow. Bye Nathaniel. Bye Shriyan.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.